Hi, I'm John Smith from the John Smith Real Estate Group, and just wanted to wish you a happy summer. And we're already past the 4th of July, so I hope you had a great 4th with your family and friends. And we're rolling right into August here pretty soon. One of the things I wanted to share with you is just a few tips in growing flowers. And one of the things that I do every spring is empty the old soil out and put new soil in the planters and the containers. People are always asking me, how do you get such large and blossoming flowers like you do? And I'm just going to share a couple tips with you today. So one of the things is getting some new soil in your containers. And one of the soils that I use it's called Miracle-Gro, and it's moisture control. So it's a nice solution. And the other thing I do is I don't fertilize these plants over the summer. I use just a typical fertilizer. This happens to be a 12-4-8. I just get a handful of that, mix it in with the soil, and the key thing is watering, obviously. And one of the things I've done here is just with the different types of flowers. I usually buy the flowers in pretty large, and this particular one I have angel wing begonias. I put 4 begonia plants in this, and I put some lantana in. These are actually 2 plants of lantana that have grown, and I usually try to put something higher in the middle so that it spikes. And over here's an example of that. This is a pencil holly bush that gives it some height, and again with some impatiens around that, and again some lantana to give it a contrast. One of the things about impatiens that I like, they're New Guinea impatiens, and there's 2 types of New Guinea impatiens. There's a sun impatient, and then a typical, just a standard New Guinea plant. The sun impatiens do very well obviously in the sun, and one of the things I like about these plants is that when we get that heavy thunderstorm like we do here in central Pennsylvania, it doesn't knock the blooms off, as opposed to like a geranium or the other type of flowers that petunias. Sometimes they get really wilted and drowned out when they get a heavy rain. But the New Guinea impatiens are really great. So that's some flower tips for you this summer. Enjoy the rest of the summer, and thanks for tuning in.